Hello everyone, it's Anika. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating a Valentine's Day card with you guys. And I'm using Distress Inks. I'm using a heart die. Right now you're seeing me tape down my watercolor paper. I'm using Canson watercolor paper that you can get from Michaels. And I'm taping it down to my surface. And I'm going to use these heart dies to create a heart shape on my watercolor paper. I previously did this card twice and I wasn't able to get the same look, a nice decent heart on a regular basis every time I did it, I should say. So I decided to get my Darice heart shaped dies to use them as a guide for my heart, a stencil for my heart. Now I've put the Tim Holtz Distress Inks in Picked Raspberry onto my mat over there to the right, and I'm going to completely cover the back of my heart shape with this color. I'm going to do it very lightly, as you can see, because I'm creating the background to this stamp, and technically this is going to be a one-layer card. Now I should have dried that back piece first, but I didn't. But I'm going to continue to work on and color that heart just a little darker than the background. And I'm not going to use a separate color. I'm just going to use a little more ink. And now you can see me drying the whole thing. Because I'm getting ready to color in the very, very front heart and using the full strength of the Picked Raspberry. When I created this card, this idea came to me, and one time I created the heart perfectly. And so I just decided that if I'm going to create this several times, I just needed a little help. So here I am coloring in the heart, the last heart, using as much of the Picked Raspberry as I can to make it nice and deep, a deep color. And I'm going to keep doing that. And then I'm going to come and I'm going to dry it with my heat tool. And one of the things I want you to remember is that the pencil will erase. Once my panel is completely dry, I'm going to come in with the eraser, the Staedtler eraser I think it is. I'm going to erase all the pencil marks off. And it's not even going to leave a mark. It's actually like amazing. I'm going to come in and add a little more color. And you'll get those hard edges that I love when I watercolor. So I'll keep doing that. I'll blow dry it again. Blow dry it. I'll use my heat tool and dry it one more time. And that should be it. And checking just for all the eraser marks to come up. Now I'm going to take the tape off. Here I am off the board, pulling off the tape to take my panel off my board. I'm getting ready to adding water droplets onto my page, and that just gives another added dimension to your project. It makes it really look nice. I love that effect on my watercolor art projects. I'm getting ready to do some embossing, so you'll see me use the EK Success tool, which is powder that helps your embossing stay exactly where you want to stay. The embossing powder will not be anywhere else but where you have put the Versamark ink. So as you see me, I'm using my Tim Holtz stamp positioner, which is an amazing tool. If you don't have one, I suggest you get one. And I'm just gonna keep pushing it down to make sure that I'm getting enough ink. I've done this before and the ink did not completely cover and the embossing didn't work out. So I'm just taking a few extra minutes to make sure that works out. And here I'm gonna add the gold embossing powder right on top of the Love You stamp. Putting it back into the bottle. And I'm going to heat it up and you'll see the gold shine up. Beautiful. It wasn't perfect, but I just decided I was going to go with it and I wasn't going to do it again. So now I'm going to actually put the card, the panel onto my card, which is watercolor cardstock again. I didn't pick anything else because sometimes I can't find watercolor paper and white cardstock that match. And so sometimes I just take the watercolor paper and create the card base with that. So now I'm going to add some sprinkles. Do they call them sprinkles? Some gold flecks all over my page. And I started off trying to flick with my finger, but didn't work. So I keep adding more and more gold. This is the Gonzi Tombi Starry Colors watercolor set, as you can see over there to the right side of the screen. And I'm trying really hard to get as much gold flecks as I can onto my card. I just think it's going to be really, really pretty. So I keep working. And there's one big glob that goes right there. And so I decided to try to pick it up a little bit. And that works out just a little bit. But then I said, well, let's add some more globs on there. And so I just added a few more just so it could be cohesive and won't look like a mistake. I'm going to let that dry, clean things up a little bit. And that is my card, I think. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really, really hope you enjoyed my video today. If you did, go ahead and give me a like. It'll help it to reach more crafters that way. If you want to, please go ahead and subscribe. I really would appreciate that. I would love to hang out with you guys more often. Go ahead and hit that bell button. That way you'll get a notification every time I do a video. I usually post 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I will see you guys in the next video.